Hey everybody, True What Up here.
Yeah. November 23rd, 2014 to 24, the day that miracles could happen to me. The name was born, the text was written, Churro 103 simply on the board. I pray that one day I'd seen this all before, and I was only 8 when I made my first mistake. And when I turned 11, I had replaced my interstate, like interstate. We be switching lanes today. I took the Tucson and went along the I-678. I ain't complaining, the realest one I know is in the mirror. It's a pillar to tell my inner spirit to speak a little clearer. I pretend that my fame and ego wasn't getting nearer. I say my love and my thanks and I cannot consider shit I wonder I can never do. Praise people, love my pride, let the player choose. Bring it closer, push aside, yet the rent is due. Let ambition cloud my eye, that's the way it moves, you pay it through. Probably blew over your head, and I want the audience to uncover what I had read. The purpose of my friends and the family that I misled. The cold blood and nowhere the government's never fed the fraud.
You know, you'd think after 10 years he'd just quit. What is it that keeps him going? Delusion? Over-evaluation? Most people would give up by now. But not him, I guess. Just what exactly are you thinking, Kuriyo?
What is up, everybody? Welcome to episode 103 of the Pretty Gritty Podcast, your number one source for fresh electronic music, and today's date is Thursday, March 19th, 2020. This week on the Pretty Gritty Podcast, I've got new dubstep from Kuriyo. So let's get the party started this week with some brand new music coming soon on Gone.
I know the feeling that's hitting the back of my head. Either a gun or a pill on my hospital bed. Dehumidifies IVs tubes filled with red. I'm back in this room, must have fainted again. I know the bill is the reason I am alive. When they looked into my eyes, I wasn't sure if I was fine, and I cried until I remind, until I had slept. A curse that'll never disperse until I had went back to another day where I can jump and play with others what thank God for their life going the way today. But that's to say that I could've had made that choice, and all because I wouldn't pray. I'm running out of breath, and that's because of this fucking asthma thing. Apparently as a toddler I had died. Heart been worsening, my lungs they had tried. That was when I had told my first lie. I'ma cherish my life until it dies.
Done. Left that on there. My workspace is done.
That's what Little Feeble said. He's trying to make his money so he can pay for the passability. You can only go so far with a Blue Cross Blue Shield. I should've known about that price for a visit to NYU back when it was named Lutheran before I went to school. I'm proud of my people for trying, saying that they was fine. And when I text back to my frequent type, I tell when I was young I never had an ambition. Listen when I talk, couldn't stand up when I walk. At least I didn't relapse. I couldn't keep up these tabs, but fuck it, the rides to this place it already costs 3 racks. Like T-Pap, when shit hits the fan, are you still a fan? I wish the bacteria would dine and dash and passing notes to my future rhyme on my visions within the past would have made a man.
Attempt to open up this comfort pad I bought in the 99-cent store.
Over my life, I can't seem to find a single answer. Rolling the dice, cause you're up but I don't see it in here. Take me outside, crack a smile, but I know it won't last. I can't confide, so just take and let the time pass. I can't sleep when the sun's down. Busy staring at the window on the countdown. Can't relax every time that I'm home now. Try if I must do it now.
Once you do it, how you see things I don't mind. She gets better than I'm fear, and if not, then I'll be gone. When you hold up to me, that you expect it to be gone. I can't tell how
Jesus Christ. Fuck. Where do I go from here?
And that was a once-in-a-lifetime world premiere of the hit new single, Amoxicillin. Be caller 95 for a chance to win 2 free tickets to the new Kuriyo premiere at the Kuriyo Dome tonight, only on AXXO Radio.
103.8 Kuriyo FM.
Welcome back to 103.8 AXXO Radio. We're about to be on the line with someone who just won 2 free tickets to the Kuriyo Dome. Who am I speaking to? Well then, Mr. You have just won 2 free tickets to the Kuriyo premiere at the Kuriyo Dome. How are we feeling? All right, that's what we like to hear. Now then, for this next one, I hope you're ready for some delusional hip-hop beats, because that's what's about to go down. With Ranid's latest hit, Croak, only on AXXO Radio.
103.8 Kuriyo FM.
Yo, hit that shit, Charlie. 103.8 Kuriyo Maybe I'm just hitting my own voice. I say I never had no choice. Okay, I never had important, cause I thought it ain't important. I'm just hitting on my voice, and now I'm running out of court. All cause I showed them their recording, cause my life was running short. Couldn't handle, I just hate my voice, I got no choice. I must rejoice, I wanna hear my competition had got my voices. Paranoid, they can't be overjoyed. Always set, talk at the back, I got hold up, kid, I'm set. Watching the last, I would never run away, you met. Watching the past, got him, bring it to the back. I would have had problems, telling how he know what he sounds. Starting from the ground, no Grammys, no Emmys, they passing around and nobody listen. Not even when I wept, I paid attention to the message I sent. But of course, waiting for the cadence and the patience. Never know your limitations and your vocal cords in the pavement. They've been haven't had to make it. Maybe I'm just hitting my own voice. I say I never had no choice. Okay, I never had important, cause I thought it ain't important. I'm just hitting on my voice, and now I'm running out of court. All cause I showed them their recording, cause my life was running short. Get the high life, then break it down. Maybe go speech, they repeat to allow sound waves and add the they on the sound. Raise the dog, cause I done hate the account. Erase it all, I hate the dog. Can't perform, waiting for the perfect time for my reprise. Vacant mind, I'd rather lie than have to find my accent with the place of birth that I was from. Maybe I could have 2 cents for the data I got waste to pay, deduct the quarter from. Told I'm on a high octaves from the color I got raspy voice of the past of choices. I gotta put it like a bad performance. I'm running from the lack of going. Could have had a better laugh, but no, could have had a better last recording. I can tell you're scared to use your vocal cords this time. Tell me what you want, I don't wanna wait, so tell me now. Maybe I'm just hitting my own voice. I say I never had no choice. Okay, I never had important, cause I thought it ain't important. I'm just hitting on my voice, and now I'm running out of court. All cause I showed them their recording, cause my life was running short. Maybe I'm just hitting my own voice. I say I never had no choice. Okay, I never had important, cause I thought it ain't important. I'm just hitting on my voice, and now I'm running out of court. All cause I showed them their recording, cause my life was running short.
Take a deep breath and jump. And you might think, what if I fall? Well, what if you don't? What if you fly?
I'm wasting all my time and my bed. I know the cost of living all up in my head. I should have walked instead of driving. I ride it to demise. I'm praying that the ones who chase me look away with those blue eyes. Wait a minute, what did it say about changing? I'm waiting, tell me what I'm saying. Jump in that blue painting. I'm stuck in watercolor, where's the saturation? I wouldn't say that I was wrong in situations where I had to be in that alignment where I was wrong. To go back and forth 2.5 hours a song. Why am I so fucking scared to change? The fuck was I on? Tell me what's the fucking problem, don't tell me I was wrong. And when I clap back, I fear that our feelings might change. I fear that you might move away, don't look at me in disdain. When I'm mad about my future dying to set a day. So open up that fucking safe and then prepare for the day to change. Green light, I'm westbound to you. Stressed out, the music is drowning all of my thoughts. Please find a less crowded room that's private too. Jumping out of my mind is too hard.
Eyes, I realize who am I? I'm keeping the reasons that we in. No changing what we eating. The accolades are free in. You fly in where we in. I know the bed is where you lay in. You sleeping.
Never mind, I got tied to the people up above. I'm in love with the people that got everything in front of them. Love was behind the possibility. It's simply facility, not really me. I really think you hated me. Yeah, you was always thought of me favorably. When I moved, I had to live a life favorably. I had to hold my back and let it go with the okay. Paper son, and I realized that this place isn't for me.
I feel like Steph, I pass her, relocate, I turn away. Talk smack after I cheat on tests, even though I really don't need to. I'm moving the needle, I don't fall backwards. Was it the cocky attitude? My friend group, my crew back when I really had a crew. My emphatic tone, cologne, styles of clothes. My shoes frozen like a traffic cone, I did it all for you. I can't say I hate somebody, I really don't. Even when I can feel it aching in my bones, I won't act of addiction. Only God has permission to go and act for revenge, cause fire starts from friction. It's make or break for me, I don't got time for headaches. These braids already got me reaching for a rake and shit. Bro, stop it, listen, I won't take the gossip. Manipulation, tactics, I ain't chasing
What
shit.
you got for me, it causes you to second not to fall for me. I got you all up in my sights and yet you look away from me distastefully. I can't believe relationships has gotta be so fluid. Mind to it, telling me to move away, you see. Before I moved, I lost my train of thought. I saw those headlights coming straight up my fucking face and I stopped. I know the pressure to change my environment is while I dropped to my thoughts. I'll save a place for you atop the sea of cluster I sat. I can tell you the reason that we be staying apart. I can tell you the reason we changing if you don't want me around, and I get it, you'd rather see them be gone. I'd rather hurt my hands and hurt myself from being alone. I can't imagine myself towing the road. I know it's brown and it's gold, I'd hate to take out the loan. Think about it, when are you gonna pick up the phone? Can't imagine myself yearning for more when I go and change. Green line, I'm westbound to you. Stressed out, the music is drowning all of my thoughts. Please find a less crowded room that's private too. Jumping out of my mind is too hard.
Eyes, I realize who am I? I'm keeping the reasons that we in. No changing what we eating. The accolades are free in. You fly in where we in. I know the bed is where you lay in. You sleeping.
Never mind, I got tied to the people up above. I'm in love with the people that got everything in front of them. Love was behind the possibility. It's simply facility, not really me. I really think you hated me. Yeah, you was always thought of me favorably. When I moved, I had to live a life favorably. I had to hold my back and let it go with the okay. Paper son, and I realized that this place isn't for me.
Don't think about what comes after or what came before. You just gotta bend your knees, take a deep breath, and jump. And you might think, what if I fall? Well, what if you don't?
Just what exactly are you thinking, Kuriyo?
Tell him I don't wanna do whatever the fuck he says to me. I told him I don't wanna have to get personal this week. I know the feeling is. I remember getting on stages. I probably should've known ambulance sirens are contagious. The wait list for another $100 vodka from the opera. Feeling like another way to stop ya. Apart from telling me I'm in the wrong because I ain't Sinatra. Hating is the only thing I got, huh? Yeah, music and business is all I'm wishing for. I'm tired of all of them apart from those I'm living for. But sometimes I'm feeling like I lose them too, cause I'm stopping myself, none of my empathy coming through. Stress telling me my loyalty is waning. My friends don't wanna talk to a boy that's constrained, and I never think of my lines, cause when I do it's draining. And this is the result, the supporters left me hanging. Yeah, get the fuck about my fucking face, and don't you dare tell me that I am stubborn. You is a lame, you sounding all the same. You ain't be spitting on game, you ain't be talking about nothing, you ain't be forcing your slang. I swear to God I would've swear that I seen this before. Downfall, living ego, should have been there before. I know you plot, little bitch, I won't be taking for jokes. I plan on being confined, bitch, I ain't leave you a note. So when they asking for my whereabouts, you tell them I'm gone. I promise that I won't be back, and I'm just making these songs, and I'm abandoning you, just like a racing withdrawal. The part of that called a law, the apart when I get a car. Withdraw the facade, I saw the X on. I run along because I never saw what they would call another brother. Some keeping my tie, the code is a lie. I promised that I'd run away and I would never comply. Yeah, keeping the words and the strap in the back, cause I will promise that I'll put them on this petty act. It's a fact, I relax when they tell it to ask to bring back the lesson best. Keeping it check, the point is to crack apart the mess and the mask. I went an asshole because of this petty act that had made up of what I had and what I lacked upon the check. I left, and yet I had to get you out, The pride of being homeless by flipping through the amount, And yet I feel like I got nothing to decide. Not the voices, not the words, the choice ain't mine. It's only music and my art, creative process tear apart. Friendships and families, I know just where to start. November 23rd was when the ego took control of my words, and April 6th became the point of no return. I always yearn the power of thinking before I speak, because I never did. I'm here when people spill their heart, and yeah, I never spoke a shit. I never talked about the things that made me sad. I have a gripe, I never spoke. My friends don't know me or my life, so when I think about what I should say regarding recent times, I can only think about the music and the lies locked behind a paywall. So it seems that the only way to receive empathy is to leave. I'm constantly worrying that I'm losing loyalty. The people around me, they tryna bring down my inner peace. I know I'm acting selfish, but is that something that I should keep? What matters more, the love from your friends or those 500 streams? Pulling myself like coffin 6 stories deep. I feel like managers calling, yet I can't write up a piece. And yet I feel like I got nothing to decide. Not the voices, not the words, shit, I know the choice ain't mine. It's only the music and the art, creative processes tearing apart. The friends from the heart, and I don't know where to start. You'll hate to see a personality crumble inside your eyes, cause the words that you wanna let out can't even be realized. And I don't know what to think, and I would never admit that I was too into this. My problems are to conflict, and yet I... No, I just started recording right now.
Oh, you just started?
Yeah, you can do it again.
Okay. Yeah. Yo, he has a gun. He has a gun! Oh, shit! Yo, we got weed. Yo, move!
Let's talk about honesty. Let's talk about the reason that you never spoke honestly. Cause anxiety's in the forefront of your memory. Where the fuck were you when you had to talk to your... Where the fuck were you when she had her second panic attack? Where the fuck were you when they started talking about your failures? Cause I promise you that speaking up won't hurt as much as your retainers. And yet you never speak. And over time your eyes are looking hella bleak. You ain't try, you don't even spend the time to fucking think. You ain't try, you're a failure and I hope it fucking stinks. Where the fuck were you when she got planned by racists? Where the fuck were you when they took it from your quiet ass station? Where the fuck were you when you said that you want to rephrase it? Cause I know about your problems but you'll never erase it. I'd probably be happier if you had stayed in my life. Cause now I fucking hate you cause you were never inside. I'd probably be more inclined to cry on one shoulder. And before she had died, you didn't even wanna fucking hold her. I hope that you will sing when you're leaving this world, and that you never fucking cry cause of masculine concerns. I hope that you can answer if you like men or women. Answer before you die, don't give a fuck about religion. And maybe if you could speak, they'd probably find your corpse. I'm sure that you could actually celebrate being born. And when you reach up the air above the bedroom floor, I hope that you can think that there was never support. Cause they know that you're selfish, your pride was wishing for more. You never meant your love, denial can't reinforce. And when you're finally alone, singing your last chord, you will find that no one cared until they opened that door.
waiting here for, don't you see? I'm waiting here for you to be aware of the darkest place you'll be. What makes you take or great or see? Trouble don't last always. Trouble don't last always. So I'm trying to rest. Trouble don't last always. Trouble don't last always. Is it really those demons you fear? Trouble don't last always. Trouble don't last always. Trouble don't last always. Don't last always. Trouble don't last always. Trouble don't last always. Trouble don't last always. Don't last always.
Thank you for coming. Please have a seat. All right then, let's start with something simple. Why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself? I understand if it's uncomfortable to speak with someone you don't know, but just one sentence can change your whole life. So please, if you could. How about this? Judging by what I heard earlier, it seemed like one of you had a little bit of pent-up anger that they needed to express. But what about you? What are some things that make you angry?
This doesn't sound like me, this isn't fair.
This another type of story, let me tell you what it means. I can paint a picture of the troubles of this teen. Prior to the craving, greatest artist he can be. We remember how we felt, and this is what he sees. Oh yeah.
His name was Norris, his pictorials not porous. He didn't understand what others meant when he wrote this. Is how he lived that bad. Is he privileged or is he hopeless? Is trauma what he lacks, and that's what only makes him worthless. Let's travel back to the recent time and like that committed acts upon this little boy's community. I'm happy that he didn't fall victim to visions that conflict in between. He swore perceptive changes upon a different scene. On a scorching day in Brooklyn, he went to the store with a couple of dollars and a nickel, classify him poor. He probably used it for music and then some licorice. He probably ain't accounted for what he'd encounter with. There was a man, phone in hand, twice as tall as him. Pale white skin, sensitive gin right in front of him. But that wasn't what caught his eye. Relies on magazine, sticking out the back pocket. Now we had to think, would he flaunt his badge, put his hand on his holster? Pray for the friends with the melanin. For reporters, he's a freedom fighter. Let this man get immunity and leave a scar to record a cutted community. A Norris looked at the man, jumping back in fear. He was reminded of the shootings that happened last year. You gotta give it to him, you can't blame him for being scared. This ain't the type of feeling the kids like him should wear. Even if he's safe and relate to showing his love of hating, I can't imagine a fate cause of stories and other things that reminded them of a lake full of red and others of pink cause they'd be killing all the saints. The situation made him go back to his friends, say to Jordan, Corey, the warden, Gordon, the rest they ain't important. They tell him to compress his feelings and ignore him cause apparently having better lives ain't rewarded. In a country full of lies, a fruitless scope, I should've known that pointless past is the reason I never spoke. Cause I know that I am judged by the people who had it worse. Comparing trauma is the new meaning of diverse. culture of compare and contrast. While so social value was dependent on who had the worst past. Cause now kids like him are too scared to reach out, worried that his feelings would be saved for the trash. Even after that experience he had to acknowledge he had the best possible outcome he had to acknowledge. Cause while in this world he can live and have fun, in another world he's staring at that barrel of that gun. Shoot. Oh shit, we gotta go.
So we should start. So let's like now.
Where do I belong? What section of hood do I own? I'm privileged, no living in certain styles. I pick up the phone. There's a double standard, let's talk about the shit you're thinking. You either rich or you're not, it's about the rich we eatin'. Where'd you grow up? Where'd you go to school? You either grew up in the suburbs or you grew up in the news. Judged by privileged views, sending prayers but not food. Sending chemicals, our melanin's the reason why we lose. Lord forgive him, oh Father, for he has sinned. I know the book of Revelation is why there's nails on his skin. I know imposter syndrome is supposed to be a myth, but I fear that I don't belong in this culture that I am in. Wait for the car to turn on and blast the heat. The leather seats gon' be burning until we get to the streets. I know you named that fucking EPGHC going home club, I know you deceit. And what if it turned out to be your defeat? Wait, hold up, didn't she make 95th Street? You a sellout, you moved away from the culture and now you want out, you a liar. Put him up for the trial, I should know what I'm not. Not from Flatbush or from Coney Isle, I know what I'm not. No motherfuckers from this place relocate. No motherfuckers leave Church Ave and live in a whole different state. You are not poor, you're just privileged, your feelings will rot. You won't predict when the barrel of a gun will take the shot. Nah, don't you be cowering in fear. I know that you've been hurting yourself since last year. I can't imagine that you'd improve, and you might make all the news. But because you in the middle, you have to sit now and choose.
Down here, you could see A take, B exit. That's a cloud at the top for me. Where were you? You were there. I never could imagine where you were. Never could have had a better time with animosity. I thought about it, maybe changing myself. All lies, maybe flashing my wealth. All lies, I don't know what to tell. All lies saying that I should fail. Worth this feelings, chasing none. About the time that I should see the bleeding gums. I'm done with running past my problems. Just a sport for fun. I ain't gon' function for the gun. That shit for none. I write this just for love. Yeah, maybe I should pick up the phone and spend less time fantasize you in my home. Instead I realize every time you in my dome, I paralyzed. Got my thoughts on the road. Don't talk to me. You would not talk to me. Talk you crazy. You would not. You usually replacing this sleep. Talk to God. Station at 5th Ave, I was waiting for the train, had to rummage my bag for my keys, running from the grades of B's and C's. Disease will kill before I see a bag of plan. Saw you, I could speak to another man. I was looking at the ground, I noticed he had taken hand. I'm paralyzed, I never showed, it never snowed, but I know that this is how obsession goes. But now I'm walking, but never talking about how much of what I meant to you and all your offspring. Funny how the situations of the scene can have the same appearance. Let me make a list of all these things. Never bring the Venus, seen the reason to be. 10 times realize I'm away for the green. 3 lies were in my temper 115, paralyzed, got my thoughts on the screen. Talk to me, you would not. Talk to me, talk you crazy. You would not, you usually replacing this sleep. Talk to Talk to me, you would not. Talk to me, talk you crazy. You would not, you usually replacing this sleep. Talk to God.
see myself. Let me go to see the world. Never think that I was dead.
Running from the motherfucking baseline, tell him what's your call sign.
I feel alive.
5 to a 10, that's a fact. I don't need you, bitches. I don't even need a bitch.
Give it a rest. Know you tried, did your best, but until he cries to another fucking girl and he's using you, take a pair as a test and he's spiraling through till he's sick of your chest, thinking that you got his heart on your left while you're looking for another girl to put him on his check. You was never thinking all the man is for the best.
Pulling to the side for the
Rocking
flex.
the show, smell like cologne and we going home. This ain't a tone, it's a microphone. Be the descendant, that be independent, a part of our music road. Let me run, see all the lights. Let me run, see all the fights. Let me run, see all the nights. Let me run, see all the. Let me go to see the world. Let me go to see myself. Let me go to see the world. Never think that I was dead.
Running from the motherfucking baseline, tell him what's your call sign.
I feel alive.
5 to a 10, that's a fact. I don't need you, bitches. I don't even need a bitch.
Let's run away. Let's have a day. Let's get away. Let's have a day. Let's run away. Let's have a day. Let's get away. Let's have a day.
Just what exactly are you thinking, Kuriyo?
First I break a tradition of being poor, but I know that this is all an ambition. I'm waiting for another reason to keep my fucking feelings so insecure. The pride of realize I'm expected a little more. Now we back in that 2005. I was lucky that I didn't have a gun in my eyes, a frame of mind, but the rest of us, it wasn't so kind. I'm reminded that the fact that I have a house with the blinds, yeah, they was living through drive-bys. Yeah, my family's lives died. My cousin's in custody, but I was living in Wi-Fi. The fence might break up flies, the family ties, I have eyes. I pray that some of all misfortune can be used to revive. I know the feeling of being the beacon of reason in life, the feeling of meaning, the qualities of being right. I know the feeling of pressure around the concept of a fight. The worst I could have done was run past a red light. I know I'm stressed, and the next test is part of my breath. I know the people that we fought and have a place in the depths. I know my cousins that be young already living in debt. I wish I could have fucking sleep, cause it's a cousin of death. And maybe this isn't a part of me that want to see the cordially. The point is we can offer the important part. The car is green, the honoree, before they get behind the driver's seat. I have to be the perfect example of someone off the street. There's a reason I hated my graduation. I never understood celebrating for years of aching. I never understood when someone says I ain't alone, cause I know about the classification that I was shown. I'm very sorry to my mama for being flawed. The music, the writing, and the topics I never talked. I'm sorry for making you worry, cause I never called. But sometimes the realest one is the one in your own songs. First generation, tell me where I'm wrong. I get along with the part that I have a chance to disarm, because I'm mad at myself for never finding the right time to talk to myself, suppressing feelings of my cries. So tell me when you open up, you outside in the cold, and don't keep yourself locked away, just do what you were told. You've had this song in the back of your head for a year and a half. Imagine what you would do if you had nothing you have.
On this day I was a little boy, destined to explore. Was a little bored, nothing looking forward to. I tortured you. On this day I had to cut you off. Let my ego make it tough, for my friends to shake it off. Rough and not tougher, I'm sure you had enough. On this day I know that I was running out of time, running out of money, running out of line. I'm running out of breath, so put it back inside. And today I wish I could've spoken to that girl. I wish a spark of courage would occur. And now I'm in the spiral thinking of her. And on this day I thought about my trauma, yet until I saw the problems that everyone was wanting, I told myself that no one wants to buy it. On this day I feel like I had lost identity, running away from the culture raising me. Until I sell out, then I'll never be free. And when I speak, I think I won't accept the tone of the words of what I said. Come across a message that I sent. I'm saying this and yet I know you hate your voice and like the road. I know your passion is keeping you from enjoying your life as a man without having to run, without having your ego be burned by the sun. So tell me what's wrong, what happened to your speech? I want to disarm, so give her time to speak. Cause on this day you must have been pressured to succeed. Set an example for those who can't see. Shame is the reason you didn't want to leave. And when you get out your bed, I understand what the point of changing when I'm in command. Staring at the lights as it's getting closer. I cannot consume, I might be getting older. And my height can be the weight upon my shoulder. You just might decide to fork it over. I swear you could have talked about your pain, but then again it wasn't all the same. Cause now they all think that you were lame. You thinking trauma nothing but a game. And on this day I should've known better. I've turned a blind eye, now I'll never be whole again for my endeavors. And once again it's my fault, forever they will haunt, even reflecting on envious souls. I'm sorry that you don't understand, like how was I supposed to be remaining the same? And on this day I know you wish you could've saved them all. I know you could prevent the major flaw, and yet you're scared you couldn't lend your arm. And on this day I know you lied, scared to see delinquents in your mind. And when we die you know we never flying, so think about when you and I are dying. And on this day I know I should've been assertive. On this day I know I should've never hurt him. Honestly I know I'll never change, cause honestly I'll always think of fame. But is it bad to assume that I wasn't fine? Is it bad for me to be pleading for my life? Cause I know what my problem is, and yet I'm blind. And I subconsciously kept them inside. Unsurprisingly I can see my animosity crumbling like a tree. Yet to be on my knees and I plead, give me another revive and leave. I won't consider dying depressingly. Tell me what's the reason that I am cursed, and tell me what's the reason everybody's been hurt. And I will promise that I'll He's here.
You'd think after 10 years he'd just quit. But I think his ambitions have only gotten louder since it started. All of these visions of his that once haunted him are gone now. And there's only one of him left.
It's the one that represents now.